Hi everyone, I'm going to do a scene read from Him, book 2 in the Illicit Things series under my adult author name of LJ Diva. Her is book 1, Madam X is book 3. It's an exciting series that's inspired by the TV show Blue Bloods. So if you love the Reagan family, you may not want to read this series because I take that family and I fuck them right up. So here is a scene read from Him under my adult author name of LJ Diva. Chapter 1. He turned along the road, the freezing rain pelting his back, and pulling his collar higher around his neck, glanced up and saw it just ahead. Not long now, and he'd be shucking off his soggy clothing and getting warm in front of the fireplace he knew would be roaring merrily in its place. He arrived at the fence, and with 2 hands on the top, pushed his right foot into it and hauled himself over, landing with a dull thud. His backpack fell to the ground beside him, and he pulled his hood back over his rain-covered face before picking it up. Hurrying across the yard to the house, he dug into his right jacket pocket for the keys. He had his own set. Had for some time. He slung his backpack over his shoulder, rushed down the stairs to the basement door, and turned on the small flashlight attached to the ring of keys. He inserted the first key into the first lock and turned it. After pulling it out, he selected the second key and unlocked the second deadbolt, and with the third key he inserted it into the third lock, but heard it click louder than the one at his hand. "Hold it right there. Let me see your hands." The man slowly raised his hands. His heart pounded under his ribcage, but his lips slid into a sly smile. Try saying that 3 times fast. Turning around, he blinked at the flashlights the 2 officers were aiming at him. "And what can I do for you this fine night, officers?" The female officer spoke into her radio. "This is Officer Biedermeier. Biedermeier, we've got a prowler on a break and enter in progress on the Upper East Side." "Prowler on a break and enter?" the man mocked. "I'm neither. I have keys and permission to be here. In fact, my key is still in the lock." He turned sideways and pointed to the door. 3 deadbolts, 3 keys. She keeps the basement locked up tight. Hesitating, the young officer lowered his weapon. "We're taking you in. You jumped the fence and now you're trying to break in. Do you live here?" "No, I don't," the man said confidently, "but I know who does, and she's waiting for me." "Prove you've got the right keys," Biedermeier said. "Open the door." He looked at her but only smiled. "Go on, young man," Biedermeier approached him slowly. "Finish unlocking the door. If you can open it, we'll chat to the owner. If you can't, we'll take you in." Smiling, the man cockily turned back to the door, removed his key and turned the handle. The door wouldn't budge. He frowned. "What?" Trying again, he turned the knob and leant against the door. "She must have the metal bars in place. I know I opened the locks." "Clearly not," Biedermeier said. "You'll have to come with us." Puzzled, the man retrieved his key and turned. "I'm still not breaking and entering. She probably hasn't removed the bars yet. I'm going to call her." As he reached into his jacket pocket, the 2 officers raised their guns. "Whoa, easy," he raised his hands. "It's just the phone, see?" Waving his right hand, he added, "Just let me call her, and if she doesn't answer, I'll come peacefully." Biedermeier nodded and watched him make the call, but saw his brows furrowing that the call wasn't going through. "Are you home? I'm trying to get in, but the bars are down and I've got 2 cops in my face wanting to arrest me. Are you home?" Sighing, he ended the call. "Looks like she's not home, so I guess I'll come peacefully." He slid his phone into his pocket and tightened the collar of his coat. "Lead the way, officers." With 1 in front and 1 behind, they hurried to the back fence and deftly vaulted over. "Couldn't we just open the gate?" the male officer complained. "You can't. She keeps it padlocked," the man replied, stopping at the back door of the police cruiser while Biedermeier opened it and waved him in. "This'll be fun," the man grinned and climbed in. On the way to the station, he tried to engage them in conversation. "So, how long have the 2 of you been on the job? Do you like it? I considered becoming a cop once." Biedermeier's gaze flickered to the rear view to glance at him, but she remained silent. The young male officer, however, took the bait. "Breaking into houses is a hobby, then? Or did you consider breaking and entering at the same time you considered becoming a cop?" "Good question," the man said. "But I wasn't breaking and entering. I have keys, and I have permission to be there." So that is the very first chapter, LV scene read from Him, book 2 in the Illicit Things series, inspired by the Blue Bloods TV show under my adult author name of LJ Diva. Out now. Well, yeah, it is now, because we're October now. Out now at all good online bookstores in ebook, trade paperback, large print paperback, hardcover, dust jacket. Him, book 2 in the Illicit Things series. Book 3's next. It's going to get exciting. Him, LJ Diva, out now.